Ryan Garcia versus Lomachenko. A clash of speed versus precision. Can Garcia's lightning-fast hands break through Lomachenko's calculated rhythm? Find out this Monday. Don't miss it.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia, 5'10" tall. He weighed in at 135 pounds, and he's got a reach of 70 inches. Vasily Lomachenko. He's 5'6" tall, weighing in at an even 130 pounds. That's a lightweight limit, and he's got a reach of 65 inches.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
King Rye, Ryan Garcia, one of the most famous boxers the world over. The fastest hands in the game. They call him Flash. Vasily Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Rye, Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Good counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. See someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Here we go, it's round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. It somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? A perfect counter shot. Can't score with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Nice counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They exchange punches. They both want the knockout. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. How did they not go down?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. You know the scorecard. Hold that thought. Lomachenko in trouble. There's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. He parries away the left uppercut. There's a counter shot. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That hook just can't find the target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. These punches come... Oh, right there! Lomachenko is buzzed! How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin.
Down goes Lomachenko. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. There's the bell to start round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Block the left there. A perfect counter lands. Here we go with these two lightning quick lightweight. Hold it right there. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Whoa, Johnny. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back in.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Uh-oh. Lomachenko on the canvas. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. And there's the bell for round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute? You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Misses with the straight left. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Lomachenko in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Oh, wait a minute. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. It's not always... Hold it right there. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And the kid goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.